Hello, everyone. So this is day one of Black Friday. So Black Friday starts now, and this is day one. I'm Stephanie Bridges. I'm Stephanie R. Bridges, and I first want to thank everyone who, um, you know, I excuse me. I had lipstick on my teeth. Wait a minute. I want to thank everyone who gave me such positive feedback when I posted that I was going to be coming to you guys every day of November. And believe me, this is no easy feat. I actually moved recently. Actually, I want to move this over this way a little bit. Okay. Okay. I actually moved recently, so that's why I haven't been coming on and doing lives or anything like that. I've just been trying to get acclimated. And then today I was like, oh my goodness, it was just kind of rough getting on here. I had a long day. But so I really appreciate all the positive feedback and all the comments on the post, because you guys are going to keep me motivated to keep this up. So I really appreciate you being here. So first things first, this video is sponsored by my YouTube channel. So I keep getting a lipstick. Just y'all, I'm goofy. Okay. This is sponsored by my YouTube channel, so definitely check out my YouTube channel. It's Stephanie R. Bridges, and it's completely free. I have some spoken word on there. My children's books are all there, completely free. So if you have small children or grandchildren or a friend, or if you're at the church and the kid won't be quiet, and it's a pop on video. So all that is there. So definitely check that out. And thank you to everyone who I inbox. So I did inbox some people who have like grandchildren and different things like that. So thank you so much. I really, appreciate everyone's support. So again, this is day one of Black Friday. So why is this day one? Why are we starting on November 1st and not on the day after Thanksgiving or waiting until the month of December? Two reasons. The first reason is when you're changing a habit, or you're changing a routine, or you're changing a tradition, you need to take time to organize how you're going to do things. You need to take time to give it thought, and you need to be prepared. So the statistics say, we as African Americans have about $13 trillion in the economy, and we are the biggest spenders. I mean, we love to cash out. So, but only about 2 or 3% of that money goes to Black-owned businesses and Black services. So there's been a movement, and there are definitely some leaders in this movement, but it's kind of slow going. I'm excited that it's getting better and better every year. And I'm also very excited that young people are in the forefront and they're leading the way. So I'm just here trying to do my part. I tell people all the time, people ask me about Black-owned businesses and where to go and where to shop. And I give them all the information I can. But I tell people all the time, I by no means only shop Black businesses. I don't even do as much as I can. But again, I do better and better every year. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about not only my future, but our future. And then the second reason is that we don't want to wait until the last minute. Because sometimes when you're trying to shop Black, a lot of times you need to go online, because there are a number of businesses, but you got to order online. When you get towards that Christmas rush, you just don't have enough time. UPS, FedEx, USPS, they say they're going to get it there, but you're like, oh no, I can't wait. So, then you're headed out to Target or Walmart. And I'm not saying don't go to Target, don't go to Walmart. This is not a call to boycott. this is a call to share some of those dollars that you give to those conglomerates. And I always have people on my page, caping like, oh, they're a good business and they're okay. So by all means, make them richer. Okay, that's not an issue. What I'm saying is just share some of that. And what you have to do is you have to plan now if you're going to order online, or a lot of times there are different events that you can go to. And purchase some different things, so you have to be checking for those. And then Black-owned businesses, usually they don't have 10, 15, 20 employees where they can just especially when you get towards the holiday season and they just start going 24 hours. We really can't compete with that time, that 24-hour time. And I'll be the first to admit, I wait last minute too. I remember last year, I tell everybody Nicole Burton is one of my favorite artists. So I remember last year, she had like some mugs. Wait a minute, I have a mug here too. And I was going to wait to show this, but I'm going to show it today. That's like one of my favorites. But she had some mugs, and they were like, she was showing everything she was doing during the Christmas time. And this was like late December, and everybody was like, can you give me? Can you make me? Can you? And she was like, no, hit me up after the holidays. So you don't want to wait till the last minute. You want to prepare now. You want to hit up Nicole now. You want to follow those pages now. So one of the best places you can go to is WeBuyBlack.com. I am super excited about WeBuyBlack.com. So let me tell you why. First off, this is a company started by a young Black man. He is a Howard University graduate. He graduated in 2014. And he started his business in 2015. And it is like taken off. So basically what WeBuyBlack.com is, it's a platform for you to shop for anything, for books, to clothing, to earrings, to toothbrushes. This is one of his biggest selling items. These are toothbrushes marketed. I don't know if they make, the actual like thistle in the toothbrushes, but it's a Black-owned business. So this is a Black-owned company that makes these toothbrushes, and this is one of his biggest selling items on his website, as well as I think it's called True, the detergent is one of his biggest selling items. So definitely check out WeBuyBlack.com and support this gentleman. His name is, okay, I didn't write down his name. His name is Sharif Abdul Malik, I believe. So yeah, Sharif Abdul Malik. You definitely want to support him. Again, graduated Howard University. Go Bisons. Go HBCUs just in 2014. So this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I see people all the time my age talking about saying disparaging things about young people and Instagram and what they're doing and this and that. But I think a lot of that comes from ignorance and not from knowledge. Because what I see from our young people, they're doing great things. They are moving us forward. Oh, definitely. Anybody who's watching this, please share this information because we need this information to disseminate far and wide. So basically, I found out about We Buy Black, and I sell books. If you don't know, I'm an author and a publisher. But I was like, well, I'll put my books on We Buy Black on their platform. So when I say I've kind of looked at all different types of platforms, and I've been on different, I think most recently I did like a Society 6. I've been, I can't even think of the one. I tried Etsy before. That didn't really work out. And there was one other platform, but I'm on Amazon and different things like that. So I'm on We Buy Black. Now, We Buy Black is like any of these other platforms. Just because, you put something up there, it's not going to just sell. you actually have to promote it. You actually have to market. If you write a book, it will not get read unless you go out and promote and market, and advertise and different things like that. So We Buy Black is exactly the same. And the reason why I don't really talk about my We Buy Black site is because I really don't want to ship out books. Okay. So I'm much better with the drop shipping process. That's why I recently got the Society 6 page, and that's why I try to get all my traffic to go to my Amazon page, because Amazon ships my books directly. So when I get a little bit bigger, and these are the things that I talk about. It's a one woman show, but when I get a little bit bigger and more organized and things change, I'll definitely advertise my We Buy Black site. And I will actually ship out. Now, the other thing about We Buy Black and all of these platforms, some of them will let you come in at a $0 level. And then as you want to do other different things, make things better, the cost goes up. So WeBuyBlack.com, it starts at $5. So I considered stopping my platform because I really didn't want to ship anything. I really wasn't promoting it. But, it's $5 a month. And it's an opportunity, like that's my level of how, how I can sew. So I'm able to sew into this Black man's business for $5 a month. So it hasn't broke me so far. So I continue to do that. Not just out of love for I'm looking out, but that's really me looking out for me. When you give back to the community, you're giving back to self. So, and I made sure I just checked it. So the October went through, and I'm sure, the November will go through, God willing. Amen. So, so that's my opportunity to give back. So then I went to the All Black National Convention. It was awesome. My sister went with me, Tracy Johnson, and she was such a huge help. We had so much fun. It was, I was going to say it was super fun, but I just said, okay. It was awesome. And I actually had the opportunity to meet Sharif. So on my Facebook page, you see a picture of him. And then he is holding one of my books. He purchased one of my books. I think he has 2 small children. He has 1 or 2. And we actually did a trade. So he gave me this wonderful We Buy Black t-shirt. You can go on the We Buy Black site and get you a t-shirt, represent. You can let everybody who sees you, wearing it. Yes, I got this from WeBuyBlack.com. Definitely go on there for all of your Christmas gifts, for your household items, for decorative items. I was just checking it out. I'm going to go over there and look at some decorative items for the house as well. So I love my t-shirt. I'm super excited about using my toothbrushes. And then he was asking, so where you from? So where you from? So where you from? Okay, so anyway. So I told him I'm from Columbus, Ohio. And wouldn't you know that Sharif is actually married to the man who owns Talib's, his daughter. So isn't that amazing? So I probably have never even, I'll admit, I've probably been in Talib's. Remember when Talib's had the place downtown? So I went to the downtown. I'm really aging myself. So I went to that downtown store once, I think. And I think I've been on Livingston once. But I've known some people who, go into Talib's and have been in there and frequented there. So that's one of the oldest Black-owned businesses in Columbus, Ohio. And to hear that he's actually married to the daughter of that gentleman. And I think that speaks to legacy as well. I mean, when you talk about Black love and Black relationships, and you talk about people who are thinking generationally, You know that, I mean, I think that relationship definitely speaks to that. So if you have, I'm not gonna have, see, just because I'm on here, I'm gonna have to go to Talib's. But if you've been to Talib's, if you haven't been in a while, definitely go and check them out as well, and you know, and support a local black owned business that has been around since forever. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm kind of checking out my notes. Again, thank you so much for all of your support. Please just keep sharing this video. This is only day one. We got a lot more days to go. So your supportive comments are very helpful. And definitely, again, check out my YouTube channel, Stephanie R. Bridges. I have some spoken word on there. I have my children's books on there. And I really appreciate you all. Have a wonderful evening. This is day one of Black Friday. Let's get it. Peace. Oh, I got to do my, wait a minute. Okay. Bless up. Black up. Peace.